Ants and the Grasshopper by Aesop, one of the most famous and popular fairy tales in English literature. Up to 2,600 years ago. Okay. The first time I just read out the original text, which is in the public domain. It means you can use it without infringing the copyright laws. And then I will come back and focus on the words that might be difficult for you to understand. The Ants and the Grasshopper. The ants were spending a fine winter's day drying grain collected in the summertime. A grasshopper, perishing with famine, passed by and earnestly begged for a little food. The ants inquired of him, "Why did you not treasure up food during the summer?" He replied, "I had not leisure enough. I passed the days in singing." They then said in derision, "If you were foolish enough to sing all the summer, you must dance supperless to bed in the winter." And the last sentence is the central theme or message of this fairy tale. Now the second time, focusing on the words, difficult words. The Ants and the Grasshopper. The ants were spending a fine winter's day drying grain collected in the summertime. So the setting is, or the actual time is in the winter, and they were celebrating their feast that was collected during the summer, and they were spending a fine winter's day drying grain. Grain refers to hard seeds such as wheat, barley, rice, etc., collected in the summertime. A grasshopper, which is another type of insect, perishing with famine. Perishing means dying of famine, starvation, hunger, excessive level of hunger, passed by and earnestly begged for a little food. Earnestly, seriously, begged for, asked for, requested for a little food. Just give me some food, a morsel. The ants inquired of him. The ants asked this question, or interrogated, or just investigated, made an investigation. This is a rather strong word. Inquired of him. Why did you not treasure up food during the summer? Why didn't you collect food or take care of food during the summer? What were you doing during the summer? He replied, "I had not leisure enough." It means I didn't have enough hobbies or entertainment, so I was trying to amuse myself and had a good time. I passed the days in singing. I was singing all the day during the summer. And they then said, they refers to ants, said in derision. Derision, remember, it's the noun form of deride as a verb, which means to laugh at, to sneer, to mock. So derision means mockery. If you were foolish enough to sing all the summer, so if you were so foolish to just be busy singing all the summer entirely, then you must dance supperless to bed in the winter. Then you must dance, or you must be foolish again, actually, to go to bed without any supper. Supper is a light dinner, so you must be suffering from that hunger or famine or starvation. And this is the central message of this fairy tale. It means that if you act foolishly, then you must be ready to accept the consequences, to face the music. Yeah. And that's why I think actually all Aesop's fables are didactic, educational, and good to focus on and even teach our children. Okay, number one, some idiomatic expression, some actually vocabulary. Number one, grains are small hard seeds such as wheat, barley, etc. Perish means to die. Earnestly, seriously, gravely. Beg for, ask for something seriously. Inquire, ask questions. Query. Treasure up, take great care of something and collect it. Derision, mockery, laughing at. Supperless, without supper or dinner. And there are some related, actually, short stories, fairy tales. For example, this one related lessons that is collected based on the tags is The Beggar by Anton Chekhov, and there are hundreds of others, fairy tales, short stories, and actually great stories at LLB Society with flashcards and podcasts. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this interesting fairy tale in English, which is good for children and even adults who want to brush up their vocabulary. Take care of yourself and see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.